So this is a video that is going to be a review on Factor meals. I'm sure, some of you watching this have seen them advertising quite a bit. They are blowing up, I would say, in the last year or two. I think they are a newer company. I've been wanting to do like a meal delivery service for quite some time, probably like a few years now. So I finally decided to pull the trigger, try it out. Got a little bit sick of cooking, chicken and rice and basic stuff kind of all the time. Figured I would treat myself a little bit and just, kind of enjoy the freedom of being able to just focus more on training, not so much nutrition, save some time. So I just wanted to do a non-biased review because I will say a lot of the videos and YouTube stuff that I kind of seen when I was just doing a little bit of research to check out Factor did seem like it was people that were kind of obviously like affiliated in one way or another with Factor. So it was a little bit biased, obviously. You're not going to get, a bad review from someone who's being compensated for their opinion. My opinion will be, pretty big because I'm not, in any way affiliated. I am just, trying it out and, just trying to kind of give other people a heads up if they were in the same boat, kind of wondering about it or wanted to try a meal prep service. So the basics of it, I'm just going to go over like, cost, delivery, obviously like maybe like macros, the taste obviously is a huge thing, the packaging, and just some minor things. Just try and keep this quick. I don't want to blab on about them for 20 minutes, but so basically, first and foremost, I will say the delivery is very well done. At the beginning of this, I haven't used the app very much. I literally just downloaded it, pretty much got it set up, and once the meals were delivered the first time, I've never looked at it again. And it's seamless. I like the delivery and the system and everything. They send you emails so you know that nothing's canceled, anything like that. They let you know when it's been delivered. The one, caveat with the delivery, I guess, is that, it's during the day. So if you're at work, it might sit for a little bit. That's, something you might have to kind of figure out, or if you have like a porch or something, they can tuck it inside, whatever. But it does come pre-packaged with basically like these ice packs. So, you can let it sit for a little bit and it's not a big deal. The delivery is always on time. I've never seen it not be within like this half an hour window that they said it was going to be at. Never late, always on time, always, seems packaged carefully, all that. And then, when you get your box, the one thing about Factors, they do try and market to be like, the whole reason I went for it was because it's a fitness kind of orientated deal, right? They're trying to, have options for people who are like really active, training in the gym. You could be cutting fat or you could be building muscle. So that's the best part about it. You pick all of your stuff on the app. So they have like calorie smart meals, they have keto meals, they have vegan meals, they've got it all, right? So you make sure as long as you pick the proper stuff for your own individual needs, you'll be good. Their meals, I don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it's minimum like 30 grams. It might even be 40, but they're all like 30, 40 grams of protein. So you don't need to worry about, hitting your protein. You have a few of these, combine, like a protein shake and some snacks, whatever, you'll be hitting your protein. The fats are not too bad. And the carbs is good. There's always, good carbs. So all your macros are good to go. That's the best part about it for me personally, because I don't want to I want to take a bit of a break from cooking. Like I still cook a bit, but I want to be able to just grab something and go and know that it's prepared, healthy, and I'm not, like with fast food, you're not taking that just that con of that it's just because it's quick, it's not healthy, it's terrible for you, right? So this is quick, but it's very good for you. 2 minutes in the microwave, boom, ready. It's amazing. So moving on though, the one thing I will say, I guess these two are tied together. Taste, absolutely, like these meals are really, really well done. They're amazing. The menu is actually constantly changing from week to week. Like I said, I haven't looked at the app since I started this, like 6, maybe even 8 weeks ago now. It's been like a couple months. I literally haven't looked at it. I just get my meals, I eat them, and I go on with my life. So the taste is amazing. It's really good. The problem is the portion size. So me personally, I'm trying to lean bulk, trying to put on weight. The calories tend to be around 500 to 600 a meal. You can get ones that are going to be higher, but so for portion size, for me, it's not enough food. So I get 8 meals a week. I kind of like it because I do Monday to Friday. It could be like 2 a day, so it'd be like my lunch and my dinner, and then I'll do my own breakfast. And then on the weekend, I would be out of meals, so I would cook some of my own stuff. Luckily, I pre-did all my budget and all that, and I'm pretty much spending the same amount of money as if I were just getting groceries and cooking everything myself. So at the end of the day, I'm saving time. I'm giving myself, giving yourself more time in the day is the ultimate hack, if you will. But that is a big thing for me, is the portion sizes. So just keep that in mind. Like, you're not just gonna buy, Factor meals and then just never ever cook anything else ever again. You're gonna need to kind of supplement it a little bit. You'll still need to get some stuff week to week to do like on the side, but it really does make a big difference. I've really been loving it. And then, so that's taste and the portion sizes. The last thing I wanted to go over that I will say is pretty much the only con for me. I've really enjoyed my whole journey so far with Factor. I probably will be doing it for quite a while, for the foreseeable future. The transactions, they just take the money as direct deposit. Every Friday, they'll take the money out of the account for the next week. So by like Monday or, Friday night, it's out of the account. It's pretty good pricing. It's really, not a horrible deal. Mine is, I think it's like literally $122 I'm paying for 8 meals a week. That's taxes in, everything, delivery charges. And then I get some stuff on top of that, and I'm still pretty much in my budget for the monthly food. But yeah, the one con I will say that you'll probably notice, especially if you're getting more meals, you're gonna get bigger boxes, is the waste. It's not, I wouldn't say waste, I guess you're recycling it, but it is a little bit of a pain, how much recycling there is. You have the box, you've got everything inside, all the little meals, you've got all the plastic. It's a lot of recycling. I've only got one bin at my my apartment week to week, and I'm sharing it with one other person, so it can fill up pretty quick. But that's the one small tiny little con that I've had, and other than that, it's been awesome. So I actually think I'm going to be getting more meals because I love everything. Like, all of them are really good, and I'm sometimes I want to eat like 2 of them back to back. So I think I'm gonna be probably going to 10 or 12 a week, and then go from there. But if you have any questions, anything like that, if you're considering a meal prep service, or you just weren't sure, let me know. Ask in the comments, whatever. I'll answer anything I missed. But they're also good. You can just go on their site. They have frequently asked questions, and everything is there. Like I said, the menu is changing automatically week to week, so you're always getting, it's not the same stuff every week, so you don't get sick of it or anything like that. But yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything I wanted to do. So I appreciate your time, and I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.